Retro computing is my hobby, so when I saw something resembling a pocket computer at the flea market, I had to instantly grab it. I paid ₹50 for it, and that's less than $1. This is PALMTOP Hope, a pocket computer made by Hindustan Office Products or Hope Technology. Released in India in the year 1990, it's a licensed copy of Psion Organizer 2, originally from 1986. A little bit about the company that made this. It's a brainchild of Sir Amit Dattagupta. After studying from NIT Durgapur, his early career was with DCM Group and Coca-Cola. However, in the year 1977, he decided to join HCL as a regional manager in Kolkata, exploring brand new territory, popularizing computers among small and medium businesses. After finding a huge success in the field, in 1986, he became the executive director and set up HCL's CAD unit, making it a 25 crore business by 1988. This is also when he decided to part ways from HCL and set up his own company, Hindustan Office Products Limited, later renamed to Hope Technologies. Hope started venturing into home PCs and handhelds based on the Psion PALMTOPs. And presumably during this time, Psion Organizer 2 was also produced under license with the name PALMTOP Hope. Now, what is a Psion Organizer? Well, let this 80s advertisement explain that.
We both have a diary, but mine reminds me of appointments. We both have an address book, but mine will find who I want for me. We both have a calculator, but I also have a cross-reference filing system, 8 alarm clocks, and a powerful computer to handle my business affairs. He has problems. I have a Psion Organizer.
Life simplified from under £100. The Psion Organizer 2.
So let me just give you an overview of this computer. This is made up of plastic, unlike the original Psions, which were probably made up of a little bit of metal pieces. But in this case, I think it's probably made in India and it is made up fully of plastic. The plastic is of pretty high quality. However, the molding that has been used for making the plastic shells, I don't think the molding is of pretty high quality. Like the fittings of the body cavity, body parts are a little bit off. There are some squeaking noises with the body parts. This front plate is made up of metal. There is a QC test sticker, and this is a contrast knob. And as you can see, if I move this, it changes the contrast of the screen. So this is the battery compartment. It takes 4 cells, 6 volts in total. Sorry about the conditions of the batteries. These are just the rechargeable batteries I found lying around. Don't especially use AA batteries nowadays. As you can see, the shell is a little bit off. As you can see in here, this is the PALMTOP microcontroller. It says the voltage and the type of cells, and it is made by Hindustan Office Products Limited, Noida. I don't want to open this up again. I have fixed it by changing some capacitors and reflowing some solders. I don't want to open it and risk breaking it again. I will show you some pictures of the inside. Another interesting thing is that these slots take memory cartridges, memory and RAM cartridges. This computer is basically a EEPROM programmer. So these cartridges can be used to program EEPROMs. I don't have any memory packs or RAM packs for this computer. I think the original Psion branded ones will work fine. I don't know if any ROM packs were released for this in India, but I got with only one cover, so I think that there should be another one. The another one is empty, so without the cover, so I think there would have been a RAM or ROM pack installed before this. Also, so there is a copy option right in the menu, so if you want to use the copy option, copy the programs from the cartridge, you can do that. So there was a DC jack in here. It used a 3.5mm headphone jack. It looks like a user modification, but I don't think it's a user modification because there were traces on the PCB with diodes specially made out for an external supply which it was connected to. So I think this is possibly a modification made by the factory at a later stage. While repairing, I have removed the 3.5mm DC jack. It was gunked up, oxidized, so when I get my hands on another one, I will put it on and finish the repair. If we move to the top, we can see the serial communications port. This could have been used to communicate with the computer, the desktop computers that were made during that time to sync up data. So from what I know, this is the only surviving example of this computer present, and yeah, that's it. So let's go to the next stage and we'll check up how the system works. This is the menu that was used for navigating through the computer's UI. This one is fine, so anything you have typed before you can find it. We'll check the save option first. Let's type in subscribe. If I can find the keys, this does not use the QWERTY format. Pressing enter, and after that if we do find and press the first letter S and press enter, it will bring up what we have typed. Pressing the on button will go back. That is essentially the back button. So this is the diary option. You can see the date, and pressing enter will give you the edit option on diary option. You can type in whatever you want. I will type in my channel's name and press enter, and it is asking me for alarm. So if you want to set an alarm from the diary, you can do that. 15 minutes. Okay, done. Next up we have the calculator. Pressing that. So there was basically another legends layer over this, as you can see on the right side. This one is missing from this. I think I will print out one and make one. So 56 multiplied by 5. and there you go. Pressing the enter will give you the answer. Pressing on will go back. Next step is program. So this is basically a computer, right? So if say don't have an app in here, let's say a to-do list, so we can basically do is we can go to program and type in our own application. This uses a computer language called OPL language, which was basically similar to BASIC. So we can go to new and give our program a name. Let's give it to-do list. Press enter. Now you can type in the program. I don't know how to program this, how to code in OPL, so I will just press mode. And tran is basically, if you use a C program, you have to first compile it, right? Tran is basically that. So I will exit now. Are you sure you want to quit? Yes. Why? Yes. Okay, so next one is erase. So let's say if you want to erase anything, say I typed in subscribe, right, and I want to remove that, so you can erase that just pressing by enter. That will erase it. I will not do that. Next is time. So this is the time. It's stuck in 1988. That was probably when the CPU was formatted, and the date starts from there. The BIOS was formatted and the date starts from there. As you can see, we can't go beyond 1999, so that's a limitation of this computer. We can't go beyond 1999. It will just revert back to 1900s after that. So we'll leave it whatever it was before. So info just shows you how much bytes left and how much memory is free, which applications are taking up the memory. Basically your smartphone storage information is the same. Alarm is just alarm. You can set it to whatever you want. Let's set it for so copy. I told you what copy does. It copies from the ROM packs. Reset is just formatting the whole computer. It will reboot, and we set the alarm for 6 seconds, and 6 seconds is up. So that's what it is. I turned it off by mistake. Sorry about that. The last option is off. Pressing enter, turn it off. So these are the internal images. This is the main CPU and RAM board, and this is the power supply and display contrast control board. So the main problems were in here. If you can see, some of the capacitors were replaced. All the 4 capacitors, those are new caps, and after that I reflowed some of the chips in here, and that made it work. It was not working before. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you liked this. Hope you hit the subscribe button. It helps a lot. Feel free to share it, and yeah, that's it for today. See you in the next video.